Hello and welcome to I'm Learning Turkish. I, Anastasia Krenichenko, will be your Turkish teacher next week because this week we have a really special guest who will tell us about learning Turkish, about his experiences in Turkey, and also about a language academy he founded with his friends. So, hello.
Hello.
Can you tell our viewers about yourself a bit?
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
My name is Swale Kimani Haruna.
Yay.
I'm from Kenya. I was born in Nairobi, which is the capital city of Kenya.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and I have been in Turkey for quite a long time, almost 10 years to be specific.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
It's even longer than me.
Yeah.
I have been here for 8 years.
Okay.
Wow,
That's good.
that is amazing. So, who are your parents?
My parents are Kenyan. They're in Kenya now. They live in Kenya. I moved here alone. I came here for high school. Yeah,
That's
and then
cool.
I cleared my high school, and then I started my university here.
That's amazing. But I was mostly about asking their professions.
Oh, okay. Sure.
What was it related to?
My mom is a housewife, and my father is a real estate agent. Yeah.
That's cool. So, how much sisters or brothers do you have?
I actually don't have any sisters. I only have 2 brothers, and I'm the eldest. The rest are younger than me.
That is amazing. So you're like a role model for them,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I have to. It's very difficult to be an elder brother. You know, everybody looks up to you, so you have to be more careful in what you do and how you act in such.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm the only child, so
Oh,
for
okay.
me, like I would really love to have an elder brother.
Yeah.
So, what is your mother language or languages? Because I know that in Africa there are a lot of people who has like 2 or even 3 mother tongues.
Yeah. So in Kenya, the situation is like this. There are 2 official languages. There's Swahili and English. Swahili is just spoken by everyone. And we also have our very local languages. There are like 48 local languages.
Oh my God!
Yeah. So my mother is from a different tribe. My father is also from a different tribe, and I speak both their languages. And I also speak Swahili at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, as I understood, it's 3 mother tongues incomplete.
Yeah, you could say
at
that
least.
3 mother
And
tongues.
of course, English.
Of course, English. Yeah.
That is really amazing. So you're really good in languages. By the way, as we are in Turkey now, is Turkey really popular or well known in your country?
Currently, it is popular. 5 years ago or 6 years ago, not so many Kenyans knew about Turkey, but they used to follow the football teams like Galatasaray, Besiktas. They know that Kenyans are very huge fans of football, so they knew that from that. And of course, Istanbul is quite famous, and most Kenyans know some cities here in Turkey.
So, as you said, until 5 years before, not much Kenyans were knowing about Turkey so much.
Yeah, they have
what
little
changed?
knowledge about Turkey. Now I think more Turkish people are going to Kenya, and since Turkish Airlines started its trip to Kenya, I mean, like Turkey has become a bit popular in Kenya.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So now we even will be able to go to Kenya to spend the holiday.
Yeah.
Like, would you recommend that for
Absolutely,
Turkish?
absolutely. I recommend. Kenya is a very beautiful country. If you know the safari, is usually
Yes,
it happens
know
in
it.
Kenya. You could come and have a lovely holiday there. Yeah.
That's cool. Thank you. I would rather use this advice.
Yeah.
So, what do people think about Turkey now? Like nowadays, right now?
Absolutely. There's one more thing I forgot to add. Now, Turkish TV series actually started to be broadcasted in Kenyan television. So most people, the little they know about Turkey, they learn from the TV series.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's cool. Have you ever watched Turkish TV series?
Yeah, I did. Actually, when I was learning Turkish, I used to watch. There's one TV series called Arka Sokaklar.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you know it, but it's a very old series, and I think it has been running for almost 10 to 20 years. So it was it was a consumable TV series, and it's easy to learn Turkish from there.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like, I would definitely check it.
You
Is it a funny series or like what
No,
is it?
actually, it's a police TV series, and it shows mostly the daily life of Turkish people. So it brings you close to the Turkish culture if you have never have contact with the Turkish culture. So that TV series does that for you.
That is cool. Thank you for advice.
Yeah.
I think our viewers would check it.
Absolutely, they should.
So, are there any stereotypes about Turkey in Kenya?
The only stereotype that Kenyans used to have about Turkish people is they thought like they're Arabs. Before they thought they're Arabs. But other than that, there are a lot of stereotypes about concerning the Turkish people. Yeah,
so maybe some stereotypes could come on like recently. Like maybe you heard something from students which are coming from Kenya as well to Turkey. But yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, no, not entirely. The most thing that Kenyans usually have in their mind before they come to Turkey is like they think like in Turkey English is widely spoken. So they come with that mentality, and after a while they get disappointed because English is not that widely spoken. So that's the only kind of mentality Kenyans do have.
Oh yeah, actually it's not about only Kenyans, because even Russians who is coming here for holiday, they are just like, okay, I don't need to learn Turkish. Actually they think about like, I don't need to learn English to communicate in Turkey. They're like, I will deal with Russian or like sign language, but it's not working.
It doesn't work, but it changes like from city to city. For example, last week I was in Antalya, and I was so surprised, like English is widely spoken. Even the vendors, they kind of know English. And cities to cities, some cities, like there are less people who know English, so you can't survive without learning Turkish.
Oh yeah.
But of course, it's always good to learn a native language of that country. There's some positive sides about this.
Yes, definitely it needed to be learned. So when did you decide to go to Turkey? When did you realize that you are likely to visit there?
Actually, it wasn't my idea. Like I said, I came here like 10, 11 years ago.
Yes.
And I was pretty young. This was actually my family's idea. They got a scholarship. And they put me up to this scholarship. And of course, ever since I was young, I have gone to boarding school. I've studied far from my parents. So I didn't see it as a big challenge, actually. So yeah, they put me up to it, and I said, okay, it's okay, I could go and try.
What kind of scholarship was it?
It was, there is a government scholarship that usually is given to for high school. So in my school we had like different foreign students from different countries. Yeah.
That's really interesting. I knew about scholarship for students for universities, but not for like high schools.
Yeah,
or
there is some
like
high school scholarship, and they bring students from different countries, and it's mainly for foreigners.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for information. I think that have to be in minds of our viewers. Maybe
Absolutely.
some of our viewers could send their children or go
Of
by
course,
themselves.
if they want to take that challenge, they could apply. I think it's usually the application starts there once in a year, so they could give it a try. And if they're willing to send their children here, and they could give it a try.
Yeah, and probably you will help them.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes, I think you will.
Actually,
So, that is really cool that your family was so brave to send you here.
Yeah.
So, what was reaction of whole family? Was like anyone saying that it's not a good idea? Like maybe let's not do it.
Initially, of course, some of my relatives didn't see it as a good idea because I was young and they didn't want to take that risk. But they came around the idea. And they thought it could be, like I said before, I haven't been living with my parents most of the time, most of my childhood. So they did see it as a huge difference. They only saw it's just a change of countries. And I'll be coming once in a year. So it was kind of actually, it was good for them. Because they wanted to get rid.
Oh, come on! I don't think they really wanted to get rid of you.
They wanted to get rid of me, so this was like the better opportunity. They just just send him there.
How old were you when you came to Turkey?
I was around. I was getting 16 years old.
Oh.
Yeah, I came when I was 16.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Like,
yeah.
Actually, I was 17 when I came.
Oh, really?
So
you were quite young.
Yeah.
But you came for the university, so
yes, exactly.
Yeah, you finished quite early, I think, the university.
Now it's because of Russian school system. Yes, we have only 11 years, but in Turkey they have 12. What about your country?
In my country, the average age for clearing high school is the 18, 19.
Oh yes.
Yeah, between that age. But I think now the new generation, like they start school early, and they finish also earlier. They start as much as young as 16 to 17 years old. Yeah.
Have your family visited you here?
Yeah. Some of my relatives, not my parents, but my relatives, they visited me here, and they've been coming on and off to Istanbul. So yeah, they've visited me.
Would you recommend your brothers to come here as you did? Were you a role model for them? Did you encourage them to try a scholarship for Turkey or maybe to another country?
Yeah, of course, being an elder brother, I wanted to take that responsibility from my parents because my parents are getting old. Yes. And I wanted to take that responsibility from them and bring my brothers here, but it didn't work. And now they have already settled, actually. Oh. So yeah, it will be quite a hassle to just move from Kenya to here with their family. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good idea to gather all relatives together in Turkey.
Absolutely.
Which is, I think, would be amazing for you.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so did you like the country when you firstly came here?
When I first arrived, it was a big challenge, and it was like me discovering this new world, and there are lots of different things I got to experience.
For example?
The country as a whole, the people, of course the food also, the weather.
Oh.
Yeah, in Kenya we don't have snow, we don't have winter. We do have winter, but that's our winter. It's not as cold as it's in Turkey. So I came around, I remember it was September, October.
Oh.
Yeah, the weather was getting cold, so this one was kind of a surprise for me. Yeah.
Yeah, so weather was surprising. Is food so different from Kenyan food?
Not entirely. Like some of the main food, we also have them in Kenya. The taste, Kenyan people also like spices.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
So I didn't have this difficulties when it came to food. Yeah.
Okay, so what about people? How would you describe Turks?
So the Turkish people, they change from cities to city. So, for example, my high school was in Kayseri, in the Mid Anatolia. So the people in Mid Anatolia, they're quite different. And my university was in Konya. Konya people are known to be conservative in their own way. But once you get to understand them, you won't have any difficulties living there. And when we first came to Turkey, there were not so many foreigners, especially Africans, especially places like Konya. We used to walk in the streets and everybody would stare, or everybody will just call us, invite us for tea, other stuff. So it was quite a strange experience, to be honest, and also exciting at the same time. So yeah.
Yeah, of course, but as I understood, you wanted to say that Turkish people are really helpful to foreigners, or just to people who they think might need help.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Turkish people in especially in Konya, people are very kind, and they're really helpful, especially when they see you're a foreigner, and they would like to help you more and on adapting stuff like that. Yeah.
That's cool. Yes. Yeah. So, what are the main differences between Kenyan and Turks? Did you think about this?
Well, I've never actually really thought about it. But I think we are kind of same when it comes to hospitality. We are an inviting culture. Also, the Turkish culture is more inviting. They would want people to experience their own culture, and we are kind. Also, the Turkish people are kind, not that cold compared to other countries. So I think these are the similarities we do have.
Okay, that's amazing. So, did you know Turkish when you came here?
Not even a single word. Yeah, not even a single word. Like I had no idea of how Turkish looks like. The first word I learned was evet, and this year this was after I had already landed in Turkey.
Oh.
Yeah, like I told you, I thought at the age of 16, I used to think like, all people with fair skin or white people, like they speak English. So when I came to Turkey, I also had that mentality. I thought like, okay, Turkish people are gonna also be speaking English, but it was different. It wasn't what I expected.
Yes, that's amazing. So for now, I think that we are going to commercial break, but don't change your channel. Just wait for us, because in the second part of our program, we will talk with Swaleh about Turkish and about Napa Academy, which he founded here. See you soon.